first things you want to do is build yourself a variety of a circle. And I want you to understand that there is a difference between a circle and a circle. When you're going through this process as far as being an entrepreneur, yes, it looks nice and neat and the name sounds good, but yes, there are some troubled times that you will go through. You will lose family members. You will lose special people in your life. You will lose girlfriends. You will lose boyfriends. You will fall out with people that you thought you knew from day one, and then you find out that they're just not right for you. But you have to be okay, and you have to remember that what you want to always remember, whatever your vision is, only you are the only person can determine where your vision can go or it can stay. How can you expect someone to believe in your vision if you don't believe in your vision? And you have to understand that when you're going through this path, everything is not going to go your way. You're going to lose money. You're going to take chances. And you have to understand that, hey, I just took a chance. But the best thing that you always have to remember before you start anything, you can't do anything without having faith in God. You have to have that. You can't study that. You can't preach that. That's automatic. Because there's going to be times where you're going to want to give up. There's going to be times where there's going to be people, they're going to urge you to say, girl, go ahead, you are the best. But then where's that person when you up 1, 2 o'clock in the morning with that idea and you don't know who to turn to, but everybody else is in bed, but you the one that's up there struggling. But they say that they're your friend. And then you have to understand that there's going to be people in your life, they're going to say that I'm here for you, I want to help you. But my belief is when someone really wants to help you, there's no price tag that comes behind that. If I'm here to help, I'm here to help. I'm not going to say I'm going to help you, and then I'm going to help you, and then I'm going to turn around and send you an invoice for helping you. Then I should have never helped you. You should have just contracted me to do the work for you.
Come on now. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Just being honest.
That's right. That's right.
You even have family members going to do you like that, but it's okay. But it goes back to your vision. And also, when you build in your circle, you want to always remember, you want people in your circle, you don't want no one that's just like you.
That's right.
You want people in your circle that have different things that's opposite from you. Because as I was speaking to some of the people today, there's going to be some people in your circle that just mean you better. If you're a type of person and you have a hard time with speaking to people, or you have a hard time taking that leap faith, but that's where your circle brings you in and say, we got you. If you know you're trying to put an event together, and if I'm in your circle, and I know you still working a 9 to 5, why can't I go over to Publix and pick the cake up? My schedule is flexible. You're still at work. Why can't I go on the other side, get the balloons, bring them to the place, so when you get off, now you know that is taken care of. That's called having your back. And I'm not going to charge you gas money for going on the other side for doing that for you. I'm going to do it because that's what I want to do, because I want your event to be successful. And you have to understand that sometimes when you build your circle, it's good to have that male presence in your circle. It's not that we as men want to come in and be barbaric, but sometimes our approach is kind of rugged. But sometimes when you're making decisions, you're going to need that ruggedness sometimes. That's just like there's sometimes we as men, we have decisions that we have to make, and sometimes we need that female in our circle that's going to say, well, that's a little bit too rough. You might want to tone it down a little bit. So that's why you want to have different people in your circle. And my final thing is, when you build in your circle, the people that's going to build your circle, they should not ever feel intimidated by you. You have to build your circle in levels. So when you build your circle in levels, once you have reached a certain level, me as your friend, I should be able to pass you on to another part of the circle and not get mad because you moving on to someone else. Because you have surpassed where we're at. If anything, I should be happy that you have surpassed this moment and I can direct you to someone else that's going to help you become even more, because that's not my lane. And one of the things that we fall suspect in, we try to keep everything to ourselves. When I look in this room and I see everybody in here, do y'all realize that if everybody in this room put our heads together, put our minds together, and just take self out the box, do you know that we can be the new Columbia?
Yep.
Men and women, doesn't matter. Because all you have to do is just imagine, here it is, it's Sunday evening, and we're here. If you're serious, let's come together. And you have to understand that, coming from a male perspective, it's okay to do business with men. Keep it professional. We can do it. I do it every day. People that know me know that 90% of my business are women. I meet every day. But I've never been accused of crossing that line. I keep everything that I do professional. People that know me, they know that's what I do. So I just want to say, I want to thank everyone for coming out. I'm looking forward to this new experience. And I want you to remember this, as you burn your bag and you release it, make sure whatever you put in that bag, that you mean it, you pray about it, and once you release it, you can't come back to it. Because you have to remember, whenever you're doing something new, nothing old needs to be involved. Because if you're still doing old stuff and you call it new, it's not new. That is very unacceptable. Thank you.